Hello, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics. We have yet another release this Sunday, another 9 new fabrics for you guys, a few different bases for you, and some really pretty prints again. So let's get into it, hey? First one, sorry, I'm on a wobbly table today, so my apologies if I'm wobbling the screen as I'm pulling the fabrics off. Perth has not yet got the memo that summer is over. So I'm inside doing my video in the air conditioning today because this week has been really quite hot, particularly the last couple of days. So the warehouse is a bit like a sauna. So I thought instead of my face running off as I do the video, I'll just do it in here today. Okay, first fabric we have today. This is a double brush poly and it is called Forest Greens. It's got some really nice colours in there. So, double brush poly has really nice stretch both ways, really nice drape, and it is super soft to the touch. So it has been brushed on the outside and the inside, which makes it feel absolutely beautiful. It's 180 GSM, so it's a fairly lightweight fabric, but the brushing makes it feel that little bit cozier. This one has got a few little matches. Let's bring this a little bit closer. Here we go. All right, so our restocked mustard double brush poly looks really nice with it. And latte double brush poly. I hope the lighting's okay in here because I'm somewhere different. It does feel to be a little bit bright overhead. I was a bit worried it might change the look of the fabrics. But anyway, I'm here now and I'm not melting, so I'm pretty happy about that. All right, pewter blue cotton spandex looks really nice because it matches in with those bluey colours in there. What else do we have that looks nice? Put these in the wrong order, I think. Oh no, this is, here we go, camel double brush poly. I love this colour. Looks really good. And duck egg blue looks really nice as well. And some others which we don't have photos of that you could try. A burnt orange. I don't know, I probably think that's a bit of a stretch. I wonder if she meant burnt caramel. Hang on a minute. Or maybe that's what was written and I've just read something completely different. It's probably more like it, that that's what happened. I bet. Yes, it was burnt caramel. That looks really pretty together. Okay, and tan is another option as well because it just matches in with the background of those flowers there. Really pretty. So this one is called Forest Greens and it is a double brush poly. Okay, now French Terry. This one is French Terry Dots in grey. We have French Terry Dots at the moment. It's got the white background. And so this is the grey. We found a nice clean edge that has been cut. There we go. So French Terry is a slightly heavier fabric than double brush poly. French Terry can be lots of different weights, whereas double brush poly is usually around that 180 GSM. So this is a reasonably lightweight French Terry. It's 200 GSM. You can get them a lot heavier and a lot thicker and cozier. So this is a nice lightweight French Terry. So you know that a fabric is French Terry because it's got these little loops on it. Now the loops can be on the front or on the back. It gives a really nice texture when they're on the front and the print is on the loops. It's probably more common that the loops are on the back, and that's the way it is with this one as well. So then it's nice and smooth on the printed side or the right side this time. So stretch wise for French Terry, it's not as good as the double brush poly, but it does still have some stretch and really doesn't have anything vertically. It's got really nice drape. So I use this fabric. I made the Sloan sweater out of the charcoal waffle knit, and I use this for the back of the yoke, and it just came over the front of the shoulders a little bit, and the cuffs as well. It was really nice. They went really well together. So otherwise, we don't really have anything to go with this. Obviously, black is going to look great. But this in itself is probably more of a coordinate type fabric. You know, it's nice to mix and match this with something. It'd be great as a pair of joggers or something like that. Heaps that you can do with this. It's really nice. So that's French Terry Dots in grey. Now the next one is today's dress. This is called Python. It is a single brush poly. It doesn't feel overly slinky on the inside. So single brush poly means that it's brushed on the outside and unbrushed on the inside. But this one still feels actually quite nice and soft on the inside. So I'll show you the stretch, then I'll show you my dress. So, amazing stretch, both ways, and really nice drape. And with these colours, really you could put just about anything with it. We've got a couple little coordinates for you, but you could just about go any colour you like, I think, with this one. So I have made another Hepburn dress out of this. I made this one a little bit shorter because the one I made out of Divalicious went to just underneath my knees, and it was long sleeve, so I've done 3/4 sleeves on this one, and the other one had turtleneck, so I've done more of a crew neckline for this one. But it's really cute. Like, it's just got enough stretch that's really comfortable. I decided I didn't want this big line to be centered, but now I wish that I did, because it's just that little bit off center that it looks a bit funny. It would have been better then, you know, you either kind of need it totally off or back on, I think. But anyway, I'll still wear it. And my youngest son is absolutely snake mad at the moment, so he thinks it's the best dress ever. So I will definitely get some wear out of it. I really like it. Didn't ever think I was a snake print type person, but I've surprised myself again with these animal prints. And I also thought that this colour wouldn't really work on me. I don't think it's that horrendous. Probably not the best colour for me, but I think it's okay. Let's hope you guys think the same and you're not sitting there thinking, what is she wearing and why? Okay, so obviously black would be amazing with this one, and really any colour. But nickel is another one. This is cotton spandex that we put with this fabric. Okay, moving on, we have another single brush poly actually, but I've put this one up because I just think the colours are really nice and autumny. I know you're probably hoping for the double brush polys at the moment, but this one's in just because of the pretty colours. Really nice oranges and olives and yellows and even a bit of blue in there, I think. So it's a really sweet little print. This one's called Autumn Vibes. It's a black background. Amazing stretch. Both ways. Really nice drape. Okay, so this one looks really nice with olive. Not olive, my goodness, orange. Olive is next. Orange and olive. There we go. And mustard. Let me find that one again. Looks really pretty with it as well. And lemon. Some of those yellows that are in there. What else have we got? Avocado. And 50 Shades cotton spandex, just to pick up the background in some of those flowers, I think that one is all about. And then some others which we haven't done photos of, but they also go really well. This is the Army and Camel. Looks really nice. And olive also in single brush poly, in the Liverpool, and cotton spandex also match with this one. Super cute. So autumn vibes, single brushed, but not a particularly slinky single brush today. None of them have been, have they? Okay, now we have a brushed Hachi, and a Hachi is sweater knit, just another word for sweater knit. A little bit of brushing on the outside to soften it up. So let me show you. So if you haven't used sweater knit before, it's like jumper material. It's like cardigan jumper material, possibly not as thick. It's possibly a little bit thinner. See if I can get that nice and close. Because this one's a little bit brushed, it might just be a little bit hard to tell. It looks like that's the inside of it. So very small knitting there. So this is beautiful for jumpers, cardigans. It could be, you know, a nice little top which could be, you know, used as a top or a cardigan. Dress, you could still make a dress out of this. So it's really nice for winter. So this one is called Joy in black because we have had Joy in navy before and it was really popular. I don't know if it was last year or the year before that we had it, I'm not sure, but this print was, yeah, it's quite pretty and it was very popular, went quite quickly. So when I saw it again in black, I thought I'd better snap that one up. So, sweater knit or Hachi, this is 180 GSM. This one is 96 poly and 4 spandex. So, it's got some really good stretch both ways. Really nice drape. So it'll be really pretty all sewn up. Now, this one's got quite a few little buddies that it goes with. So dark rose, looks really nice. And tan, looks really nice, goes with those flowers there. What's next? Pale pink, single brush poly, looks really nice with it. Camellia pink, army, and I keep losing my spot on my page today. I've got a lot written on here today. Got lots of coordinates, 50 shades. I found my spot. Looks really nice. So some others which match as well, but we don't have photos of. Sorry, my hair. I haven't straightened my hair today. You might have noticed it's a little bit frizzy. Haven't done my nails. My goodness. We're all falling apart, aren't we? My nails are going to look worse and worse as the weeks go on, so just keep an eye out for that. I get SNS put on my nails, so it's just growing out right now, and I can't really do anything about it for a little bit, so I'm going to be looking very, very classy very soon. Okay, I might have to wear gloves. That might work. Okay, vintage mauve, carry on. Vintage mauve, double brush poly, and a latte goes with it as well. Here we go. And dark mauve. And you can also put the pink bamboos with it, so the rose or the pink. Both look really nice. So this is Joy in black, brushed Hachi, sweater knit. Okay, next a double brush poly, and we've seen this print before. This is a different colourway and it's really pretty. This is called Blue Haze. We have it in purple at the moment, so purple haze. Isn't that gorgeous? Just different coloured leaves, a few nice little flowers in there. So double brush poly means it's beautiful and soft to the touch. Really nice stretch both ways. Really nice drape. So this one looks great with rose, double brush poly, teal blue, double brush poly. Obviously there's lots of blues that are going to go with this one. Slate, single brush poly. Shamrock green. I guess so, with the leaves a little bit there. Where are we? Rose bamboo. And periwinkle blue. This is a double brush poly. And then the navy in rayon modal for that background colour there. Mid blue. This is a 100% cotton knit that looks nice. And do I have lavender? Yes. Lavender is also really pretty to pull out that purple in those flowers. And you can also put the navy Liverpool with it, or the 180 GSM cotton spandex, or the 250 GSM cotton spandex. What else looks nice? Ivory looks really good. And dark navy. These are both double brush polys. So quite a few options for that one again. So this is blue haze, double brush poly. Okay, now the next one, not really probably the colours you would expect for this time of the year. It's kind of a light and bright fabric, this one, and it's really very pretty, but when you put the coordinates with it, they are just so autumn, the coordinates, they're just beautiful. So to match it up with one of the coordinates will give you a really beautiful autumn type look. Again, this is a single brush poly, which is still, again, really soft on the inside. So it feels like, I don't know, if it has been brushed a little bit, you know, single brush poly often feels really nice and slinky on the inside, which makes it nicer for that warmer weather. But these do still feel quite soft on the inside as well. So let me show you those pretty colours in there. They just say autumn out loud, don't they? Really nice stretch both ways. Really nice drape. So let's show you some of those autumn colours. Okay, I just need to find some of them again. Alright, so latte is one, which is really nice. And burnt caramel. So pretty. Look at that. I like that. Olive, double brushed. It's really nice. Mustard, of course. Really pretty. Masala, double brush poly, really nice. And dark rose. Is this one dark rose? Yes, it is. That's very pretty too, isn't it? Dark rose, dark mauve. Camel. Nice. Army. Very pretty. See, now I'm going to show you all of these autumn colours. See if I can fan them out like some cards that I'm holding. Fan them out a little bit more. So pretty. They're so autumn. I think they're really autumn. Very nice. Okay. Dark raisin is, so these ones we don't have photos, but we still think that they match really nicely. So dark raisin and rust is another one, which looks really nice. And the burnt orange that I got out at the beginning. I've got my colours confused. Okay. Maybe a little, might be a bit too deep in colour, I think, that one. Okay, that is Peace, single brush poly, and I think it is beautiful with its coordinates, even for this time of the year. We might not be wearing colours that are quite so light. Okay, second last fabric, we have a Liverpool. It's a nice soft Liverpool too. Now, if you've never used a Liverpool before, it has a little bit of thickness to it. I don't know if you can see that at all. And a crepey texture. Very, very forgiving. So it's a favourite fabric really, because you could wear perhaps a tight garment that you might not normally wear, or tighter or more fitted. It's probably a better word, isn't it? And it's just covers some lumps and bumps that you might not want to be on show. So this one is called Green with Envy. It's really pretty. So Liverpool is 180 GSM, has really nice horizontal stretch, a little bit of vertical, and nice drape. So Liverpool, I mean, you could make a pair of pants out of Liverpool if you wanted to, a beautiful dress, beautiful top, a jacket, you know, there's lots of things you can do. They make beautiful pencil skirts. So lots of options with Liverpool. Let's see, my screen's just gone down. Let me just wake that up again. There we go. Been talking for too long, clearly. Sorry. Tangerine, double brush poly, looks really nice. And salmon, cotton spandex, is a very pretty combo. Pistachio, cotton spandex, isn't that nice? Peach, double brush poly. Laurel green, rayon modal. Ivory is really nice. Deep coral. And bright coral, this is a rayon modal. And some others which we don't have photos of but also look really nice. Cream and apricot, single brush poly. And nectarine, rayon modal. So this is green with envy, and it's very pretty. Liverpool. Okay, we finally made it to the last one, our Lush Sunday special for today. Again, it's another single brush, but not overly slinky on the inside. Again, it's very pretty. But then red is my colour that I really like. This one's called Royal Red. I like it. Isn't that gorgeous? Pretty flowers in there. So really nice stretch both ways. A really nice drape. So this is going to look great with all the reds really, isn't it? Any red I think that we've got you could pick up and it's going to look pretty good with. So this one's tangerine and real red, scarlet, single brush poly, or some olive, single brush poly. Or you can put it with fire engine red, which is this one, poppy red. Basically all the reds look really great with it. Pick a red, pick a black, maybe some olive, and it looks fantastic. So Lush Sunday Special means that this one is available for $14 per metre just for today, just for Sunday. If you haven't ever tried single brush poly before or double brush poly, either one really, it's a really good opportunity to give it a go and see if it's something that you think you like, because it's that little bit cheaper. Okay, that is all of our new fabrics. We do have our normal weekly competition to win a $50 Lush gift card. Just comment on this video post in the Facebook group for your chance to win. Now don't forget, it is the long Easter weekend, so these parcels won't start to make a move until Tuesday at the earliest, when the post offices are open again. Australia Post have been a little slow lately. I did speak to someone from the post office last week and they said it was like Christmas again for them. There were just parcels going everywhere. I guess we're all doing lots of online shopping at the moment. I know I certainly am. So it is taking a bit longer. So please don't worry too much. I think Australia Post are doing the best that they can at the moment. They haven't had much time like the rest of us to prepare for, to get extra staff on and that sort of thing to get those parcels out. So they will get there. And if your parcel says that it's in WA and it's been saying that it's in WA for a little while, don't worry too much. So it gets scanned here and the tracking gets updated here, but then it doesn't get updated again until it reaches the East Coast or, South Australia, wherever it's going. So when it gets to that next big distribution centre, then hopefully it gets scanned again and it gets updated. So don't worry that it's lost in our little post office here, because it's not the case. They don't have room to have one of our packages. They would know that it was there. It's in transit. It's getting there. It's making its way across the country. All right. Thank you so much for bearing with me. Sorry to take so long again. I hope you enjoy this week's fabrics and we'll see you again next week. Thanks. Bye.